I'm going to show you how to do a more detailed estimate. First of all, you'll go to clients or prospects to do a quotation. If you're in clients, you'll select the customer you want to do a quotation for simply here. And then if you go down to the left-hand navigational panel, you'll see estimates. Here you'll see a list of all of the estimates you've already done for this customer, which ones are accepted and active. So by creating a new quotation, all the information is already populated for you here. You'll then go down to your line item and select from a drop-down box, or you can either select from your extended stock menu by either using Quick Find, where you'll type in the item that you need. You can either select an item from your drop-down box if you already know the code. If you want to do a more detailed quotation, you would go to more options, which you'll see here on the left-hand side. And once you select more options, you'll see that you have the option of a detailed text and image. So if you select that now, you'll see that you've got a main category, subcategory and description. In this instance, I use buildings as your main category. Then you'll have a subcategory of all the lists applicable to your own business. And then you'll simply select the description. Now this will populate a templated text for you so you don't have to type anything. And it'll also pull across an image for you. Let's see what this looks like. Just by clicking 3 buttons, you've got a full quotation with all the information relating to that product for your customer. Okay, if you want to do a more detailed quotation for additional costings, I'll show you this now. For example, in your back office, you may have an item that's built up of multiple costs. In this instance, I'll use an installation. Within that installation, you might have a budget of different costs that you want to account for. So here I can see that I've got 2 times materials at a certain cost that I might be unaware of in the future, and I've also got a miscellaneous cost.
It's a really useful budgeting tool because you can keep adding on additional costs. You can either come back to the estimate at a later date and add on costs that you didn't quite anticipate would be there in the beginning. So once you're happy with all the line items that you've added in and you've put the relevant costs associated with that, you can then add them to the main line item above. So you'd click the bottom right hand button and it would come up against the cost price next to the installation. So you'll now see what this job is going to cost you. So you can choose to include this into your cost now and it will show you what your margins will be as soon as you add in the sale price. So when you put the sale price in, you can see exactly the profit margin that this job will cost, and then you can add it in to the main menu if you want it to show on your line items. And that's how you do a detailed quote.